up, YouTube? We got the 2014 Chevy Spark. We're replacing the solenoids in the valve body and the fluid temperature sensor and pressure control solenoid. So for starters, we'll show you how to pull these out. There's going to be 4 locking tabs. 3 of the solenoids are going to have the locking tab right there on the left side close to the base. Your number 2 solenoid, this is going to be the only one where the locking tab is going to be in a different location. You'll see nothing on that side by the base. It's going to be at the front on the opposite side of the solenoid. So that one's going to go in number 2. Just remember to disconnect these before removing them, and before putting them all the way back in, make sure you get the connector hooked back up. That'll make it a little bit easier. So you're going to have 4 locking tabs. They go across the bottom. We'll identify those in a little bit, but what you'll need is a pick or something small with that, small diameter to go in between there and push those out. So once you get those pushed out, you can pull them out. Once you pull out the locking tab, you can slide out the solenoid, grab your new solenoids, put those right back in the slot. Replace each one, and you'll be moving on to getting it reinstalled back into the vehicle. I do want to show you and point out you're going to have filters, check balls, and locking tabs in there. So right here, full disclaimer, I lost the check ball video, but I'll show you at 1:55 in this video. You can pause it and that'll show you where the check balls go. The arrows are going to pop up, but you'll see the video passes it. So from here, we're going to look at these locking tabs. There's going to be 4 of them. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Again, you can pause the screen, zoom in so you can see those a little bit better for the location, but you'll have 4 of those locking tabs. Now here we're going to have the filters. You'll see that's the second one. You'll have a third one there in that corner. The check balls are right there by those filters also, just a heads up. And then right here you're going to have 2 more filters. Now when you put this back together, for me it was easier to lay that gasket down and put those 2 filters on the top side. There's notches that are going to hold it up. That way you are able to put the other half on without moving them around, and you can see that right here. So right there I have the filters in the spot where they go, and those notches are holding the filters up so they don't fall through. Then you can take the bottom half and just flip it right over onto the top half, put your screws in that are going to hold it together, and then from that point you can get it moved back to the vehicle to get things done. Now right here we have the fluid pressure sensor. Take note of this part number. When I was searching for it, even the dealership gave me a part number that didn't seem to match up looking for it online. So this is what you need right here. It's a simple installation. Once you get the valve body out, you just unscrew it. 17 millimeter. I have it loose already, so you'll see I just spin it out with my fingers, pop open the new one, spin the new one in, and that's it for the installation. The biggest thing about this part really is getting to it. It's inside of the transmission, so without pulling the valve body you can't replace it. This is going to be your fluid pressure solenoid. This one right here I believe was the major issue with what the vehicle had going on at the time. We actually had a couple solenoids that were out based on testing, but that thing was toast and given a lot of different issues. Now this is just our diagram. We use that indicator for the fluid pressure sensor right there. We drew that on the board just so we know what bolts went where. I had them numbered, but going back in, I'm gonna just use the bolts that I want to put it in. I know where they go, so the grid will help me there. And once again, you'll just, my dog. It's all good. Calm down, Beans. Alright, so make sure you plug in the valve body right there at that sensor connector before you get everything put in. And then at that point, it's just popping screws in the holes. You can see though, some of them are going to be a different size. So we have the whole valve body, everything's put in, locking tabs are in, and magic, it's in there. So now I'm just using my grid and putting the bolts back in the same way I took them out. I'm not using the numbers because at this point just knowing where they go is all you need. You don't have to put them in the same order. And then once you start torquing it down, you know you want to go from inside out and left, right, up, down. Work your way all the way across, come right back the opposite way, check each one, make sure you got everything tightened up, torqued in there. I believe it's 14 inch-pounds, but don't quote me. Look up your specs. And this was the only thing I didn't show you. That I believe was a 13 millimeter. It only fits one way, So once you take it off, just make sure you have your washer on there, get all your bolts in, get the pan on. I believe it comes out to about 5.5 quarts once it's actually full. I'll go through that fill process, basically dump in 6 quarts, let it run, pop open the drain plug. It's going to drain to about 3, refill it again with those 3, then drain it until it's sitting. But you're good to go.